What's going on, Eric? Good to see you again. Four quarterbacks last year that you were snapping the ball to. Now Spencer, I guess, can kind of be the fifth. Just what's different with him back there? If you had to change anything you do once you're out there with him?
No. Like I said, pretty much. Well, it's not just last year. Pretty much just playing football. No matter who's behind you, who's running the ball, who's throwing the ball, your job doesn't change. Just got to get in the right position so those guys who are behind you can make the big plays.
Hey, Eric, how's it going? Obviously, you guys. Obviously, you're one of a bunch of guys that decided to come back this year with an extra year and all of that. I guess just what went into that, and why did you kind of feel like that was the right thing for you? And I guess what's it been like, having that group of guys, kind of your class, and some of those older guys, and having some of that continuity again this spring.
It's great. Just starting from the O-line. Got Javon and Dylan. We all decided to come back. It wasn't like we wanted to improve our draft stocks or anything like that. I mean, yeah, that's cool and all, but we all just wanted to come back and win. And we saw the vision that Coach Beamer has, and it's a vision that we all believe in and we all trust in, and that we all just we decided that we needed to come back, and we can build on something that we started on last year, and we can be real special. And it's just cool because you got like the Brads and Sherrod, like all those guys that I came in with, like we all decided to come back and we see the vision, and we're here to stand.
Kind of to that, I mean, we heard all last year about how things had maybe changed, or we hear a different culture, and I mean, I know we hear kind of those buzzwords all the time. Like for you, was there a point where you felt like, okay, we're going to figure this thing out, this thing's going to click at some point, like we're doing something different, maybe?
Just the trust that the coaches had in us. Later down the season, they had trust in us the whole season, but just truly in the latter part of the season, like you could really see that they really put their trust in us as we put our trust into them. So it's just it was a two-way street. Like we all just came to a pretty good agreement, and everybody was it just pretty much like coincided with everything, and it just showed to the world what we can really be.
I'm sure this could be a loaded answer, but I mean, what's just changed in comparison to when you came in here as a freshman, 10 years ago, what it seems like,
right.
Compared to where things are right now? And that's not necessarily trying to take any shots against the old coaching staff, but how has things kind of changed since you got here and as you guys head into a second year under Beamer?
Right. And like you said, like it's not taking shots at the old coach staff because, like I said, they brought me in and they gave me a chance to play college football, and I'm very grateful for that. But just everything that Coach Beamer has, his core values that he's instilled into this program, he truly means it. And he exemplifies it every day. He shows us that he truly cares about us. And you just see it in the clips that he has on that they post on Instagram and Twitter. Like he's an exciting guy. He's joyful, and that's who he is off the camera too. Like he's not just doing it to put on a facade or anything like that. Like that's truly who he is. And when you see that, that just gets the spirit of the locker room up as well. So.
Eric talked a little bit about some of the sacks you guys allowed last year weren't all on the offensive line. How much can having an experienced quarterback like Spencer, a guy like you who's played a lot of ball, kind of clean up some of the pressure issues and sack issues you guys might have had last year?
First thing that Spencer said when he came in, he was like, "Hey, I heard a lot of good things like about you, like with the protections," and I was like, "Yeah, I got you. Like, you ain't got to worry about that. I'm gonna put us in the right spot. All I need you to do is just cue up the band for us. Like that's all. So that's pretty much everything. Like protection wise, that's my job. Like I take pride in that. So just putting us in the right position to execute at a high level is what I depend on.
Eric, I mean, obviously you guys heard enough about the offensive line and what went right, wrong, and different last year. I guess just for you guys this year, I guess how much is there, I don't want to say like, is there a chip on your shoulder? Is it a fresh slate? Is it a looking toward next year and saying, all right, we got everyone back. Like, let's, we're ready to go and get this thing right. I mean, what's sort of been the mindset, at least through, off-season workouts, camp, and now getting into spring ball as well?
We pretty much, we're not going to change who we are. We love who we are through the ups and the downs. we stay together. It like you said, it got rough sometimes, but you can't really look to the outside. Like Coach Sad says all the time, like everybody that we have in that offensive team room is who we got. So can't really look to the outside too much. Just got to build on what you got inside in your room and just go from there. All right. Y'all have a good one.